Spencer, our dungeon master, if you'd be so kind as to recap and take us up to date where we are in the campaign.
When we last met, our heroes were in a tavern. They were hearing some rumors about a burnt building that was rumored to be from the Ember Mauler rumor. And
it's pretty meta.
In pursuit of the beast, they set off. After talking to an old man about his burnt farm, they ended up in a burnt field where they saw a most miraculous sight. A unicorn. Tylenol with codeine was a wonderful unicorn.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Steady, boy. Steady.
And with his help, they defeated the Ember Mauler. Then they returned to turn in their quest to Ferris, the captain of the Wardens. So you guys were just talking to Ferris last.
Back in this town, which is named what? Hawkthorn? What's it called?
Thornvale.
Thornvale.
Who are they talking to?
Ferris, the captain of the Wardens.
But you're not Ferris.
Did we part ways with the unicorn? I'm just...
Yeah, he ran off, but, you know...
Yeah, he may come back. It's like Carmine Ragusa. And
they run fast. They can just come in anywhere. Who knows? Do you guys want your characters?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you pass these down?
Character sheets are being distributed.
That's Jeff's. And
I've seen this thing now 5 or 7 times, and I still have no idea what goes on.
You totally lost the first one. I had to remake it.
I didn't lose shit. I left it here at the thing.
Guys, don't fight.
All right. So you were just talking to Ferris. You had just gotten 1,400 gold pieces from him as a reward. Go.
Well, enjoy your reward. You have slain the Ember Maul, and you have shown most bravery in such circumstances. Let me leave you one last tankard of ale before I take my leave.
This guy's all right.
This guy seems pretty cool. So, Sharpie, what's next?
I don't know. I feel like you and I need to level up.
You mean make out?
No.
How do we level up? I don't know what you're talking about.
We should. Are we in that tavern, Spencer?
Yeah,
Cha-Cha's?
Ferris was in the tavern.
Okay.
Apparently.
I'm gonna go up to Cha-Cha. Is he there?
Cha-Cha's there.
Okay.
How's it going?
Hey, Cha-Cha.
Shoppy, right?
Yeah. Listen, good tip. Good tip on that Ember Mauler.
Yes, I heard you took him out. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Did you have any help?
Well, yeah, we had a unicorn drop by.
Yeah, he sat on my face for a while. I'm not sure what that got us, but we certainly got out of there alive.
A unicorn? Those are quite rare. Was it Tylenol with codeine?
The very same.
Tylenol with codeine watches over the Connie Forest to the south.
Oh. Maybe we should go hang out with him.
I'd like to. Because, look, once you've had a unicorn sit on your head for half an hour, you never go back.
What is that, like a day's walk to the south?
It'd be about half a day's walk.
Cha-Cha, what's in it for us if we go down to the south and hang out with a unicorn?
I just told you where he stays.
Well, don't get weird.
Well, you got weird. What's in it for us?
Oh,
That's a weird thing to ask.
Time, gentlemen, please. Time, gentlemen, please. We're not open all night here in Thornvale. You got to go home.
Oh, this guy.
I hate this.
You got to leave. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Let's get some horses and head south.
Yeah. Can we get some horses?
Yes, there's a stable a bit south of the tavern called Koran's Horses.
Don't they have a jingle? That's that commercial for Koran's Horses.
Koran's Horses world is a wonderful world of horses.
Did I hear someone singing my theme song?
Walter Brennan, what are you doing here?
I'm playing Corin in this Dungeons and Dragons. I've been dead for 30-some years now.
I loved you into Have and Have Not.
Why, thanks. You ever been bit by a dead bee? Hey, Steve, you haven't got any money for a drink, have you? I'm sorry.
We'd like 2 horses.
I'd like to hear the theme song again, if you don't mind.
Koran's Horses world is a wonderful world of horses. All right.
Well, it's a bit late, and I ain't got many horses left. I only got one. I got this dappled Appaloosa here, and then I got this tiny goat. Who's going to take the goat?
I'm small. I'll take the goat.
Well, barbarian gnome, you can have that here goat there.
Well, yeah, Walter Brennan, here's a nip of my brandy.
Well, let me have just a small... Oh. Well, you darn fools, you done got me. You can have these for free, you can. Where you bound?
South to the forest?
Well, you sound a bit tentative. What about you, Captain?
I'll take the Appaloosa.
The Appaloosa she is. She's already saddled up and mounted for you. And I put some extra weapons in there for you as well. There's an emerald dagger.
He can just make shit up.
We don't get to use our imaginations in this fucking game?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
doing over here?
I examined the emerald dagger that Walter Brennan handed me.
The dagger is...
Go on, have a look.
This guy's so drunk, Sharpie.
The dagger has a silver handle with a gold pommel, if that's a thing that knives have, or daggers.
It was gov to me by a man who came here not 3 years ago this very night. He was heading for the forest too, but he never got there.
Wait a minute. This sounds like worthy of investigation.
Also, he turned into the witch from Wizard of Oz halfway through that. That seems an ill boding.
Did you say
Something pleasing to the eye.
You say a guy gave you that, and then he went off where?
Well, he sure did. He went off toward the forest, never did see him again.
Well, maybe he shouldn't have given you that dagger. Maybe that dagger would come in handy, Sharpie.
Oh, I think it'll be good luck for you. Good on you. Get out of here, Appaloosa. Whack!
Wait, can you put us on?
Clap.
After being slapped in the butt by the horse owner, the horses take off towards the forest.
Thank God. The 1930s was creeping me out.
You reach the forest as dawn is breaking. You're at the edge of the forest. The path delves into the trees.
I examined the path.
The path seems of solid construction, well traveled.
I fucking love you so much, Spencer.
I examined the path. The path seems of solid construction. Yeah. Years of people walking on it have given this path a solidly constructed feel.
The dust is packed tight with the years gone past. Several thousands of feet made
More
their way
growth has
into this
occurred on either side of it than on it, as walking upon walking has resulted in less growth.
Sharpie, I got a pretty good feeling about this path.
I think a lot of people have walked this way.
Yeah, but you know what? Two paths diverge in a yellow wood. Is that the only path, Spencer?
That's the only path you can see, but perhaps if you get farther away from the path, you might find another way in.
You're out of the woods, you're out of the dark, you're out of the night.
Wait, do you hear that?
Step into the sun, step into the light.
I hear fairies.
I'm not a fairy, I'm a guardian.
We approach the guardian.
This path has been well packed.
Oh boy.
One of these guys.
Look, I like you guys, especially Sharpie. The gnome, I'm not that hot on. This forest is an exclusive forest where people party like it's 1963.
That's 900 years in the future.
It's a year that doesn't exist yet, and that's why it's so hard to get in. I'm going to let you guys... Oh, nice dagger.
Are you looking at my emerald dagger? It's got a gold pommel.
I wasn't, but that's nice too. Yes, I am looking at your dagger. It glisters like the very emeralds of the sun.
Glisters, says you?
It glitters.
A new word? If I present you this dagger, which has been promised to give me luck through this forest, would you let me access?
Bribest me, gnome?
You bet your tits.
Flattery, flattery charges my battery. I'll take the dagger. I need two up front. Two up front.
I know I'd go from rags to riches.
No idea.
We enter the forest.
All right. We got into the forest, thank God. So exclusive.
Upon entering the forest, Tylenol with codeine is noted of your presence. He can feel you.
Oh. Do I smell gnome face?
Tylenol.
Gnome. Sharpie.
Hello.
What brings you all to my bailiwick? I thought I'd left you after the Ember Mall was deceased.
By the thorns of Grander Flask.
By the flaming balls of Kathy Lee Gifford.
By the huge canyons of Nebraska.
Who's for Drinkledoodles?
I'd love one.
I could murder a Drinkledoodle right now.
I've got Unicorn Punch, and I've got Unicorn Kool-Aid.
What's the difference?
About 5 cents. That's unicorn humor. Excuse me while I take a lap.
Look at him go. Tylenol.
Sharpie.
What do you think happens after you die?
What happens after you die? I am immortal.
Are unicorns immortal?
Mostly, we live on forever in people's dreams. There'll never be a unicorn that doesn't exist if there's one child thinking of him, or a small boy matriculating through a Catholic school.
Is there any news of any fortune to be had in this forest?
Indeed. At the edge of the forest, they say, there lives a man so dangerous that only Spencer can describe him.
Admiral Darkstars started a cult deep within the Forest of Shadows. The Forest of Shadows used to be the Connie Forest until a dark spell went off, corrupting the branches and very trees themselves. The Shadow Forest threatens to overtake the Connie Forest, home of Tylenol with codeine, unless someone can prevent the dark influence of the cult.
This has been a bummer most major. For the mornings are eclipsed by the darkness, and the evenings fulled with fog.
You seem pretty upbeat considering that your forest is about to die.
I haven't seen all y'all in a while.
Where is this Admiral Darkstar? Can we go?
Admiral Darkstar?
Right? Is that it?
I know.
Even though he is an admiral, upon the land he doth dwell. At the edge of the woods is he, some 50 hectares hence.
That's like a couple 100 yards.
Many more hectares. Underestimated I have, for I am equine in brain, and therefore my ability to discern distances is somewhat impaired.
Maybe we should camp for the night.
Indeed, what an idea. I will make a magic fire using my fucking... I have a hoof thing I can do.
All right, well, we should camp there for the night. We'll end the campaign chapter there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Spencer, everyone.
Yeah, bye.